It's now back to my web camera, and hopefully it's a little bit better quality. I'm still using this as my microphone until I can purchase a better one. But today is going to be about, let me change the editing or change the title of it. Today is going to be about laundry, reading, and ramblings. Laundry, readings, laundry, readings, and ramblings. Okay, I have it streaming now as laundry, readings, and ramblings. So you're probably going to hear me ramble a little bit. Let me give you guys some music, background music. Let's do the lounge. The lounge was pretty good last time, I feel. And let me just get down here real quick. Ooh, overexposure, am I right? Or underexposure. Let me hear. Okay, that's a chill beat. I can get behind that a little bit. Maybe put it at a 40. Here's a better one. Yep, this is a good one. All right. Well, it's the folding laundry show now. You'll probably hear me singing Hamilton in the background like usual. Yeah, I want something like that. All right. Well, sorry if it's underexposed. It's a little downcast today, so my natural lighting is a little off. I could switch to webcam in a little bit. Let me see how it looks on the YouTube side of things. Let me just log into my thing real quick, and let me double check how it is. And then we're gonna get to why I'm having a bad day now. Oh. And let me double check how it is. And then we're gonna get to why I'm having a bad day now. That quality looks 1,000 times better than the webcam. I don't know why I use the webcam. And then we're gonna get to why. Yeah. So we're just gonna go with that for now on. Because that seems to be doing the trick. So we're gonna go with here. I might be playing some Hamilton in the background, but you guys are only gonna hear me singing. So I'm just gonna be folding laundry. You're welcome to hang out, join the club, participate however you wish. Is my mic on now? My mic still wasn't on. And I'm just okay. I have to reread that entire thing. Okay? I already read it. I'm going to read it again, but I got summoned. So hold on a second. I am upset that I read through all that in such perfect grammar and like you guys could not hear me. This is why it sucks to not have an audience when you're doing this. I hope when the future people rewatch these and see how much of a dunce I am, you guys laugh and point out how much of a dunce I am. Watch these and see how much of a dunce I am. You guys laugh and point out how much of a dunce I am. Yep, I sat there for a solid like couple of seconds. You could not hear me. You can hear me now, and I'm glad you can, and I'm glad that you are able to perfectly see me. This is actually good high definition, and the lighting from my window is like perfect natural lighting. So it I'm just gonna have to reread it. It's fine. I'll reread it. It's perfectly fine. What I was trying to say when I was waving this book around is that this is a book about sexual assault. You guys can probably already tell by the title. I'll show it again. It's this book. The authors are Frances P. Reddington and Bessie Wright Crystal. So what I was reading when I was reading the back of it is I was reading the PhDs that these two women have. And I'm frustrated. I'm not going to look at that anymore. I already know you guys can hear me now. So, as I was saying, Frances P. Reddington, PhD, is a professor of criminal justice at the University of Central Missouri and director of the Criminal Justice Institute. She earned her PhD in criminal justice from Sam Houston State University. Her main areas of research interest include all aspects of juvenile justice. She has published in areas of juvenile law, juveniles and adult trials, transfer of juveniles to adult court, juveniles in the age of criminal responsibility training, of juvenile probation officers, the use of charter schools, and the role of guardians and the ableism in abuse and neglect cases in juvenile court. She has served as a consult for the National Institute of Corrections and the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention in the area of juvenile justice staffing training. She has also edited books and authored chapters on sexual assault, flawed criminal justice policy, and criminal justice in Missouri. Dr. Redding is a past chair of the Academy of Criminal Justice Sciences Juvenile Justice Section and the Student Affairs Committee of the American Correctional Association. And when I was reading that, I was like, try saying that 5 times fast. She is a past editor for Youth Violence and Juvenile Justice and Interdisciplinary Journal. She is currently on the board of directors for both the Missouri Juvenile Justice Association and Missouri Corrections Association. So that is Frances P. Reddington. She is the author number 1 of this book. The second author's name is Bessie Wright Crystal, PhD, is a professor of criminal justice at the College of Business and Professional Studies Association Dean at the University of Central Missouri. She obtained her doctorate from the University of Nebraska at Omaha. Her practical experience includes interning with the Missouri Department of Probation and Parole, as well as working with the juvenile probation officer in the Missouri Bodyguard program. She has conducted research and published in areas of guardian and ableism for abused children, sexual assault, juvenile probation and parole officer training, police evaluation, police accountability, police use of force, police stress, and juvenile justice education. Dr. Crystal has served as a victim advocate and a trainer for sexual assault victim advocates. She serves as a member of the Johnson County, Missouri Sexual Assault Response Team and as a board member for the Citizen Advisory Board of the Missouri Department of Corrections, Probation, and Parole, 5th Division. Dr. Crystal also maintains an active status among professional organizations such as the Academy of Criminal Justice Sciences and the Midwest Criminal Justice Association. That's what I was reading when I was first reading the back of this, and it's dinner time for me. So now I have to go eat something. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to eat a little bit later because I've been snacking all day. So because I've been snacking all day, I'm going to eat later. There is now a fly in my room, and you are going to piss me off. I don't want to close my window because it feels good. I'm going to have to close my window because bugs are coming in. Yep. All right. Closing my window. Give me a second. Okay. Back at it again. Oh, and this brown book, if you wanted to know, it was the introduction to the study of law. That's all this brown book was when you couldn't hear me. And I have tabs so I can keep track of where everything's at. This pink tab is going to be the summary of all these sections in here. I read the preface and I was reading some of the sections, so I will read the preface again. Looks like this. It's a pretty face. Excuse me, sorry, I'm disgusting, but beautiful. Okay. All it takes is to listen to the news and hear the recent stories of sexual abuse to know that sexual assault is an issue that raises many questions and concerns in the American public. We are all familiar with the case that makes headline news, but in the world of sexual assault, the high-profile cases are the rarest, and the daily business of those sex crimes that come to the attention of the criminal justice system is usually left to be done outside of much of the general public's notice. This book attempts to fill a gap in our academic literature regarding rape, sexual assault, and in specific, the response of the criminal justice system to sex crimes. However, as this criminal justice system does not exist outside of our society, we felt it imperative to broaden the scope of the reader as well, and to include information designed to educate about the widely misunderstood crime of rape. That is why we include information about rape myths, the history of rape reform, and an examination of sexual assault definitions. Before we begin discussion of an overview of the reader, we would like to make a couple observations. First, the words rape and sexual assault are used interchangeably by the authors in the following chapters. That is how it is in our society as well. Rape is a crime in several states, though other states have changed the language in their criminal codes to something broader, such as sexual assault or sexual battery. Second, most victims of sex crimes are women, and many authors choose to use the feminine pronouns in their articles when referring to victims, and the masculine pronouns when referring to offenders. Again, this was done to reflect the statistical findings that most known sex offenders are men. However, we believe that it is imperative to address the issue of male rape victims in this reader. There are several chapters which will be discussed below which address male victimization. Thus, we are not overlooking either male rape victims or female offenders. We are making sure that we represent the statistical reality. And finally, we wanted to address the issues of the term victims and survivors. As you will no doubt note that these are used interchangeably as well throughout and within the various chapters. We do not ask the authors to follow any guidelines in their words sections, though some addressed the issues in their writings. The reason we did this is because this work is designed to bring the reader into the criminal justice area. In this area, police, prospectors, and other employees of the criminal justice system deal with victims of crime and those who victimize others. Victimology and the study of crime victims is a relatively new academic component of criminal justice. We did not think it would be right to change the system paraphasology. Try saying that 5 times fast. And again, I already read through this one, so this is the second time I'm doing this. Yet those same employees of the criminal justice system deal with the survivors of sexual assault as well. Though some of the literature suggests that survival in a state of Though some of the literature suggests that survival is a state of recovery to be achieved, we subscribe to the belief that if you live through a sexual assault, you are a survivor. The following discuss the various elements of this text. Distributed throughout the book are special features and emphasize and support the reality of functional discussions. Oh, that was a mouthful. Listen, I went to college. I know the big words, but I wouldn't put that many big words linguistically in a sentence to where I couldn't read them. I'm also partially dyslexic, so there's that. Hold on, let me grab my apple juice. Oh, can you see my earrings? No, you can't. Okay. Let's get back to it. By the way, I got this book from my local library. Again, it's called This. It looks like this. So pause the screen if you want to look it up. Research some more on it. It's the 3rd edition. I was saying before when you couldn't hear me that this book was published in 2006 and got a revision in 2016, sorry. So, 3rd edition, Durham, Carolina Academic Press, 2016, revised edition of Sexual Assault, 2009. So it was published in 2009, had a revision in 2016, is what I understand. If I read that right. Copyrighted in 2017. So this book's been on a journey. I don't know what this means. Oh, Oh, description 3rd edition. Oh, that means nothing. It's the 2017. So this was published in 2017 because it was copyrighted in 2017. So it's been published in 2017. So it has more, I think, statistical value in the recent 5 years of rape and stuff. I mean, should I call it the R word? Should I be censoring myself on this? I'm not really sure. But, you know, I should change the setting to this to be educational. Let me go in the settings real quick. Virtual background. What the frick? I could blur my background? Why the fricky dick would I want to do that? That's annoying. No, thank you. Shortcuts. Microphone, camera. Oh. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right. Video for the video. Like my tripod system? I included it in my video of how dumb this is. So I'm a dunce. I'm reading a new book on the live stream, and I completely forgot that my microphone was on mute. So everyone who's watching my live stream, or future people who watch my live stream, just know I'm a dunce, and I know I'm a dunce, and yeah, I get it. But I'm reading this book on the live stream. My channel is for educational purposes because, again, it's for a creative outlet, but it's also for my personal love for books and everything that is related to literature. So I'm reading this. It is by Frances P. Reddington. I've been saying Pennington. Reddington and Bessie Wright Crystal. This is what it looks like. Pick it up at your local library if you want to read it too. But I'll be reading it on my live. It is on Laundry, Readings, and Ramblings. Okay. One more sip of the Appy juice, and then I read the summary of the first section again. Okay. Part 1, The Crime. In Part 1, the reader is acquainted with the crime of rape and sexual assault. The first chapter, titled An Overview of Sexual Assault and Sexual Assault Myths, presents a look at definitions, contradictions, and statistics regarding sexual assault. The inconsistent prevalence of rape are examined and are followed with the discussion of the problems associated with an examination of rape statistics. The chapter also includes a brief history of sexual victimization, which sets the stage for much of the follows in the reader. The chapter includes with a comprehensive look at rape myths. The second chapter, Sexual Assault Definitions, provides a general definition of rape and offers a discussion of the parameters associated with trying to define rape. The chapter also narrows to a thorough discussion of stranger rape, intimate date rape, spousal rape, group, and gang rape. The third chapter, Sex Trafficking, offers an overview about its legal activity in its system response to the horrific crime. So that's all of part 1. That's this part right here. So let's get moving on. Acknowledgements we'll read you at another time. Part 1, The Crime. So, overview of sexual assault and sexual assault myths. This is the introduction to it. Upon the release of The Accused 1988 book, once again, the new Ben Fold case that rocked the small county during the early 1980s was brought to the forefront of public attention. This reconceptualized version of the rape of a young Portuguese woman, Cheryl Argo, portrayed the horrendous crime in a very different light than the original media coverage. The movie depicted the victim, played by Jodie Foster, as just that, a victim. However, the movie failed to illustrate the backlash created by the trial and the instant media scrutiny, in contrast to the storybook ending, in which the victim is vindicated and initial news coverage of the trial generated a media frenzy, leading the Portuguese community to eventually vilify the victim for her own victimization and, in a sense, treat the perpetrators as if they were heroes. Chancer, 1998. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one to read out loud. I could probably scan through these chapters like it's nobody's business, but reading it out loud is a bit bad. So they're already introducing us to a case called The Accused. I can't think of any thoughts on that, and so I'm going to go to my computer. 1988, The Accused. So I'm going to share my little search friend, and let's look this up together. Share. The Accused, played by Jodie Foster. You can watch it now. One night, prosecutor assists in bringing the perpetrators to justice, including the ones who... Let's go to the IMDb page. Okay, young woman suffers a brutal gang rape in a bar one night. Prosecutor assists in bringing the perpetrators to justice, including the ones who encouraged and cheered on the attack. So we might have family movie night, and I'm kidding. No, we're not going to do family movie night. There's no way I'm going to put my parents through that. But us as a channel, can have a family movie night and probably watch that, and probably watch it together, and trauma bond. Let me trauma dump. I haven't told you yet, but I've been in talks with lawyers, and that's why I have a GoFundMe page right there. So please visit my GoFundMe and help me out. Anyways, back to the book. I didn't know a movie like that existed. Now that I do, I might watch it. Just to see if I could find some type of closure. Okay. So we were talking about a Portuguese woman case of the Cheryl Ajizo. The significance of this case is paramount due to its nature and attitudes toward sexual assault. Even though the victim was without a doubt raped in a public place surrounded by witnesses and brutalized mercilessly, the victim was still blamed for her own assault. As noted by Ryan in 1960s and 76, victim blaming also victims the deficit in some manner, which allows them to distinguishable from non-victims. As a result, victims can be blamed because in just one word, only those who are engaging in immoral behaviors are punished. Victim blaming in rape cases is a common phenomenon, especially in a case in which the accuser has a questionable background or does not adhere to social norms. For instance, Henry Wingmore, 1942, in a highly respectable evidence in the trials at common law asserted that no judge should ever let a sex offense charge go to jury unless the female complainant's social history and mental makeup have been examined and justified by a qualified physician. Thus, rather than trying the perpetrator in a court of law, the character of the victim goes to trial. This thorough process of victim blaming is a throwback to the historical and mythological misperception of sexual assault. Hence, this chapter will focus on the development and belief of rape myths prior to addressing these issues. This chapter must define the constitutional sexual assault and its prevalence in society. What is sexual assault? We're going there now. The literature has well documented the methodological problems with exist in the defining the term sexual assault. Typically, sexual assault has been used to characterize the word rape in a less offensive and unthreatening manner. The term often ignores other forms of sexual victimization, such as child sexual abuse, sexual harassment, and other forms of sexual violence, such as attempted rape and threat of rape, fondling, or grabbing. However, the purpose of this chapter, sexual assault, will be used interchangeably to define the phenomenon of rape, attempted rape, and rape by threat of force and coercion. In addition, the historical and mythical misperceptions regarding rape will commensurate mainly on the plight of women in society. However, since rape is not limited to women alone, the chapter will also look at a non-traditional myths regarding rape, including the male sexual assaults and interspecies victimization. I need some friends on this, so I'm gonna phone a friend, see if she wants to hop on and join me. Um, live right now. Alrighty then, let's get down to business. Actually, one more thing. Does anyone know how to do insurance stuff? So I need to find the name of the mental health carve-out company that's applicable to my... I could just put not available. put not available. Never mind. I'm just complaining. I'm just going to put not available for all of this. And if they actually do need that stuff, then they can just call my insurance company because that should be a thing on their end. Okay. Never mind. I figured it out. Okay. Yeah. Hashtag insurance. Company things. Hashtag I'm slow. I'm slowly giving up. Hello everybody, this is Penguenny and I want to join the challenge. So I want to join with Face Paint by Liz. This is her business card. She is a face painter and she actually did my face paint. Let me show you the picture real quick. She does wonderful, beautiful face paints. You can call her to do anything. She does other services as well. She was really cool. I talked with her for a while and she's actually a pretty cool chick. She has a small business, and this is her Instagram. If you guys need to know, Face Paint by Liz or Face Painting. I'm coming back with dyed hair. She's a small business owner, and she does face painting, and I think she's pretty cool. She was really nice to talk to me about her family and how she started her face painting. So, and you can also look at my channel. I'll make sure. We are doing some emotional support dog training, and guess where we are at? Sorry, I need a break. I need a mental break for a second. Or the geese. He's just laying there watching them because he just wants to see what they're doing. He's fascinated by them. He's a calm dog. This is why I want this dog as my emotional support animal. He's easy to train. I have treats. I have doggy bags. We're going to get water soon. Oh, he got up. Kobe, sit. Sit down. Sit down. We can watch the geese. So are you done? Are you done? All right, let's go. Yep, he's done. He's done watching the geese. He wants to go. Let's go this way, bud. Let's go this way, bud. See, and as long as he's an attack dog, then that would be great. No. See, he tried going for the geese, but I said no. I need to get us back on track, so I'm going to move us this way. Come on. Good boy, good boy. All right, sit. Good boy. I'm going to switch the leash to be shorter. There, so now I have the leash to be shorter, so I have more control over him while we're walking around with the geese and everything. But
there was this guy following me on his phone, and I think Kobe knew he was bad, which is why he led me in a different direction.
Good boy. You want to go this way? We'll go this way. I let him have a little bit of a longer leash so he can lead me wherever he wants to go because he wants to go exploring right now. And we have this entire park to explore. So letting him go wherever he wants. Got my good cowboy boots on. We're good to go. I think some guys are following me back there, but I made sure I was safe. And now we're probably going to start our walk back home. So hopefully this just goes to show to my therapist that I can train an emotional support dog and that I need one. And Kobe by himself got us back on the path to go home. So now we're going to go home. Because he's tired, I'm tired, and we need some water. And he still wants to see the ducks. I'm going to let him visit with them for a little bit. Sit. Just watching him interact with them. Not aggressive, not attacking. He just wants to watch them. He wants to know what this is. He's just curious. All right, let's go back home. Home. Oh, a duck just flew by, so he's curious. Come on. Come on. Good boy. We're gonna go home now. Whenever there is a guy on their phone and they're talking loudly as if they're speaking to somebody, girls, do not trust it. That means that they're probably following you. I did the right thing by crossing the street and making sure I was somewhere different. When you are going on walks by yourself, trying to train your emotional support animal, you are going to have to be aware of all of your surroundings at all times. It's going to be exhausting, but you got to do it. Kobe isn't trained to sense danger yet, but we'll get there. But right now, he's trained to be able to follow me to go home. Nope, we're done. Go home. We're going home. Good boy. Now that we're away, I'm going to lengthen his leash now. Sit. Sit down. Good boy. So I've lengthened his leash, and I still haven't given him the command to go yet. So let's go. Now we're going to cross the street. This is what I do whenever we need to cross the street. Sit. I hold on to him, let him know that I'm looking both ways, seeing for any cars. When I know it's clear, we run. Go! He always runs next to me, like a good boy. Good job, good job. Now that we're walking home, he gets to explore again, and I let the leash go longer. But he has to stay on the right side of me. Right side. Right side. No, right side. Good boy. Right side. Stay on the right side. Good boy. Never hit your emotional support animal. That's not good. I'm not saying this as an experienced trainer. I'm saying this as a person who's done their research and is well researched. Knowing that he's on the right side next to me and I have in control, he knows we're going home. We're going to take the same path home. We're at a stop sign. Kobe, sit. He sits down. He waits for me. I hold him. No cars that way. No cars that way. All right, run. So, this is a high cat area. I allow him to sniff whenever he wants, but if he goes for a cat, I pull him back. If he goes for a cat, I say, leave it. He's looking because he knows there's one over here. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. He did a good job. He left it alone. And he stayed next to me without me having to use my left hand. I'm using my right hand. Just goes to show, he is trainable. Dogs who will listen to you after a couple of walks, you just gotta be patient. Understand a walk is for their enjoyment too. And possibly yours. He's tired, I'm tired, but he still wants to explore a little bit. I'm gonna allow him to explore. As long as I know, no, come back. Come back. Come back this way. Good boy. So sometimes he'll want to go to the right side, but he needs to learn that he cannot be on the side of the road even if he wants to protect me. So left side. Left side. Good boy. Good boy. We're almost home, and he's been good at leaving things alone. This is the part that's tricky because it gets very narrow right here, so I keep him very, very close to me. Holding on to him while we're waiting for cars to pass. A lot of cars are passing. I will go when I deem it is safe for us to go. It is not safe yet. He knows better that whenever we're crossing a street, he is supposed to run with me, and he keeps up with me. Trust me, he's a husky. He keeps up. So him pointing in different directions tells me he wants to keep the walk going, but we're going to end it here because I said so. And now we're home. And now everybody else is jealous because they can't be trained. I think Tank has potential, but that's besides the point. Now this is how I get inside. Kobe, sit. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. Good boy. All right, inside, inside. Back. Back. All right, come on, Kobe. Good boy. And they're just gonna sniff and wonder. Another thing we do is we do grooming right after our walk because we need it. Yep, spray all the hot air you want. Good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy, huh? I love you. Yes, good boy. Good boy, Kobe. Good boy. He was a good boy today on his walk. He gets a good brushing. I might actually go for a walk. On top of my window sill, so I might grab some of them because he needs it. And then here comes Tank. Jealous Tank. Hi. I know. You gotta make sure you're ready though. You're not ready to go for a walk though. Mr. Fabulous right there thinking he's ready for a walk. You're not ready for a walk yet. Kobe's ready for a walk though. Kobe's a handsome boy. Huh, baby? Kobe's a handsome. Yes, he is. He's a handsome good boy. He just wants some brushing. Oh, he's a handsome boy. Here, lay down. I just use a basic Dollar Tree brush for Kobe's brush, but I have other brushes up there that I use after our walks. That's how much hair came off of him, by the way, which is easy just to scoop up and throw away. So for husky hairs, I got 3 types of brushes. This is a hard bristle brush. It's to get when he's shedding. Really, really needs this hard bristle brush. Then we got a softer bristle brush, which is mainly kind of for Tank's hair because he has really long hair. Kobe's short-haired, so he uses this side, and it's just an easier way to brush their fur, so that way they're less agitated with the brushes. But primarily, Kobe likes this brush because it has its little individual rivets, so where it's not pulling too much on his hair, because dogs are very sensitive when it comes to their coating. And I'm learning that. So you should learn that too. Learn your dog's sensitivity to their coating. We are doing some... That was a whole 10-minute video that I just watched. And I was transpired because the person doing it was so informative. And the person who's being informative wasn't me. So I kind of grooving with it a little bit. Okay, it looks dark on screen. Why does it look so dark on screen? I have such a heart-shaped face. Look at that heart-shaped face. Anyways, besides me thinking I'm hella cute. Our book. Let's get back to our book. I've had a mental break long enough. I'm going to drink my juicy juice. And, I have my coffee too. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because I need it. It looks so clear outside. I want to go for a walk now. But I don't think I have the energy for a walk. And it's also windy and it's cold and I'd have to wear a jacket. Ooh, I don't feel like going outside. It's 6:20. Okay. So I have to remember to look up there, not here. Look up there. Even though I so desperately want to look at myself. I want to look. Because my eyes are pretty and they look crazy. So I might as well look up here. All right. Let's get back to business. So we were on what is sexual assault. The literature as well documented the methodological problems that existed in defining the term sexual assault. Typically, sexual assault has been used to characterize the word rape in a less efficient way. We already read that chapter. Okay. Or that paragraph of the section. The word rape stems from a Latin word reperere, which is defined to take by force. Even though the word in itself seems clearly established in a foundation for rape, historically the legal definitions of rape have been limited in scope. Under English common law, rape was defined as penetration of the vaginal by the penis where the ejaculation had taken place. In addition, common law held that rape only occurs when a man engages in intercourse with a woman not his wife by force or threat or force against her will and without her consent. Although these aforementioned definitions have been expanded to incorporate other factors into the meaning of rape, many of the definitions used today still reflect the archaic ideology. Some states have refused to expand the definition of rape to crimes against males or to include anal rape, oral sex in definitions. For instance, North Carolina defines rape as vaginal intercourse by force. Until recently, many federal government agencies continued to define rape as a penal vaginal intercourse. The Uniform Crime Report (UCR) historically defines forceful rape as a carnal knowledge of a female forcibly against her will. Under this limited classification of sexual assault, as both the state and federal laws, males are excluded from obtaining justice against their perpetrator under the law. It was not until 2013 that the definition was implemented to reflect a more realistic definition of rape. Currently, the FBI defines rape as penetration, no matter how slight, of the vaginal or anus with any body part or object, or oral penetration by a sex organ of any other person without the consent of the victim. Additionally, the National Crime Victimization Survey (NCVS) expanded the definition of rape as unlawful penetration of a person against the will of the victim with use or threatened use of force or attempted such an act. Coercion, physical force, and attempted rapes are included in this definition and applies to all forms of penetration, including vaginal, anal, oral, and the use of foreign objects. Notably, sexual assaults are separate from rape as it includes unwanted sexual contact with the fondling. Recent reclassifications of rape and sexual violence by the National Intimate Partner and Sexual Violence Survey has also expanded the definition of the sexual violence to include being made to penetrate, which expands the definition of sexual violence to include unwanted sex conduct with males cannot give consent. While women have historically been perceived as the primary victims of sexual violence, these expanding definitions have created a need to re-examine the reality of sexual violence. Within academia, the majority of the literature continues to focus on the sexual victimization of women even though the definition has been expanded. Thus, this work will attempt to address the changing perceptions and definitions of rape within our society. Sexual assault statistics. Okay, so I know for a fact, if you are trying to educate yourself on this, that you can easily find more definitions on sexual assault if you are looking at an attorney's homepage. So if you Google RAINN, RAINN, it stands for rape, abuse, and incest, national something, I don't know, but it's RAINN. If you Google them, they have over, I think, 3 different categories that expand wider into the range of verbiage for what sexual assault is. So if you really want to educate yourself on that, then do that. Just Google stuff. Just start going into a Google spiral if you really want to know. I did not know of the Accused movie, the 1988 movie. I might watch that. That seems like a pretty solid movie and maybe can prep me for future court proceedings that I'm probably going to have to go through. Okay. Let me take a mental break again. I'm going to take a mental break in between every section because this book is like pretty hard to get through. It's colored purple. It's colored my favorite color. I really like the purple. Hi, Mir. You want to come up here? You want to come up here? Come on. Jump. A little bitch. Jump. Come here. Mofo. All right. Come here. She wanted to come up, so she came up. Can you see my earrings? Yeah, you can. You can see the moon, and it looks like there's a star. Oh my god, those are so cute. I love these earrings now. They're my favorite earrings. Okay. What you doing back there? You're not gonna pee on my bed, are you? I'm done with your kind. Tank already peed in my room once, and I don't need you peeing on my bed. Mom's already pissed at me as it is. Butt slaps. I love you. I love you. Loving on Mary for a second. That's my break. Loving on my mare. Just loving on my mare. Yes, my little Mary. Yes, my little Mary. My little baby girl. Oh, Mary, Mary, Mare. Oh, Mary, Mary, Mare. Oh, Mary, Mary, Mare, Mare, Mare. This is my little Mary. Yes, my little Mary. You guys can't see her, but she's right here. My little Mary. Hi, honey boo. Honey boo chill. Honey. Hi, honey. My little honey. Yes, baby girl. Yes, I love baby girl. Yes, Mary is a baby girl. Yes, she is a baby girl. What? These dogs are spoiled rotten by us. Hi. Don't you dare grab one of them. No. Don't you dare. What did I say? No. 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 Not this one. Grab Grogu or something. Go get your own toy. Where's your toy? 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 Where is it? Go get your own dang toy. No. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Where is it? Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Huh? Little monster, where's your toy? She's like, I don't know. Where's the toy? Where's the toy at? No, you're not playing with this. I don't care how cute you are. Little inside is screaming that she's playing with this. Okay. No. Personality said no. Mama said no. I said no. I said no. No. You want to hear in Spanish? No. I said no. Where's your toy? Where's the toy you can play with? You can play with... No, you're not playing with this. I said no. Here's my slipper. Here it is. You can... Don't you freaking dare. No, not with this. Not with this. No, not with this. This one's my favorite. This is yours. Now you're gonna have a freak out? Yeah, it feels good, huh? When someone else touches it. What? Ah, she's a gremlin now. Blah, 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 blah. No, not that one either. She keeps taking my stuffed animals. No, don't you dare. Give me it. No. No, Mary, stop taking my stuffed animals. Oh, my poor little inside my head. Don't you dare rip that up. Gimme. No, gimme. Mary. No. No, stop it. Get your own toy. These are my stuffed animals. You can't have these. Okay? You can't. I love you, but I don't love you that much. I'm selfish. No, those aren't toys. They're not toys for you. They're not toys. You can bite me all you want, but I'm still not giving it to you. No, because they're not toys. They're not your toys. Let me see if I can have a sock or something. What, you gonna try? You can't get them over there. You can't get them over there. They're not yours. No, they're not yours. Little, I said they're not yours. Bless you. What? No, they're not yours. I'm not giving you one of them. You're getting tangled up in my heat blanket. Oh, it's so close yet so far. So close yet so far. It's so close yet so far. I love you, my little gremlin. Are you done? Are you done? No, you're not done yet. What? You think looking cute is gonna let me give you one? No, you can look all cute you want. You're the cutest one in this house, and I know that. But you're not gonna be able to break me, because these are mine. They're not yours. They're mine. No, they're not. They're mine. Go get your own toy. Where is your toys? You have 100 toys underneath Mom's bed. Go get one of them. No, don't huff at me. Go get one of your own toys. But I want this one. No, you cannot have this one. No. No, they're mine. Oh, shit. She got it. Not my crab. Let go. No, not the kitty. Damn it. Give me. It's mine. No, it's mine. It's not a toy. It's my stuffed animal. Fuck you. No, go get your own toys. You have a bajillion of them. You greedy little bitch. Yes, you are. You're greedy. You greedy girl. You greedy. There's like a million of them behind me, and she just wants those too. So I know she just wants those ones, I think. What? You want water? You want water? You want water? Ah, you thirsty? Ah, little shit. Ah, little shit. Oh, yes, you are, little shit. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But you're my little shit. That's the difference between being a little shit and being my little shit. Is at least you're my little shit. Alright. What? Go get your own toy! Go get your own toys! Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Where's your toy? No, don't you fucking dare! None of those are your toys. Those are mine. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? What? No! I said no. You can't have that. That's mine. Of course you're gonna grab the axolotl. No! Give me the axolotl! Not the axolotl! Not the axolotl. Ah! Is that your weak spot? When I give you scratches, that you calm down? I give you scratches and you calm down? Huh? Is that what all it takes? You just want scratches? Because you're just an itchy puppy? Just itchy pupper zipper, itchy, itchy, itchy. I know how it feels, honey. I know. You just itchy. You got dry skin. What? Ah! 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 Owie! And then she stops. What? What, honey buns? What? Oh, you're just so cute, cute, cute. Yes, you are. Cute and pathetic. Ah, baby girl. She's like, yes, I'm just here getting belly rubs. This is therapeutic. I hope this is therapeutic to you. I promise I'll get back to the book, but right now I need this. I think my anxiety levels are, getting projected by reading this. I really shouldn't be reading books like this, but I want the information because I do lack knowledge in certain subjects, and in this specific subject, I really want the information for it. So I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I get that information, even if it means that I trigger myself in the process. It's information I need. And today's day 30 for me. If anyone ever asked me why I'm counting the days, it's counting the days that I survived. And the days that I can say, hey, I lived 30 days after this. So can you. That's a shitty message. Never mind. I'm not going to say that to anybody because that's a terrible thing to say to somebody. I know when this happened to me, I was A, not in the right mindset, B, very emotionally traumatized, and C, just disgusted with myself, with everything, with how I can let something like that happen. I'm the type of personality where nothing like that should have never happened to me, but I allowed it to happen. And that's part of the victimization portion I think this book is trying to get at, is that victims blame themselves for putting them into a situation like that. And it's that type of ideology that is toxic to situations such as this. You can prevent yourself from slipping on a banana, but that doesn't mean that you can prevent whoever put the banana there. So things are going to happen, is what I'm trying to say. Things are going to happen. And it's not like it's a guarantee that you'll slip on this specific banana, but you're going to slip on a banana eventually. And you don't want to slip on a banana. But sometimes you slip on a banana. I don't know where I'm going with that idiom. I really don't know. I want some coffee. I really don't know where I'm going with that idiom. That ideology just like left my brain hole, and I kind of was just saying whatever came out. I don't even know what the banana is supposed to represent. Like assault in general, like slipping is representing the action of it, and like you as a person, it's just you and the banana slipping and assault. Like it just makes no sense. Makes zero sense. I hope nobody in the future watches these, because they're gonna be bad. Oh god. And I hope my personality is a little bit different in the future. I hope my personality is maybe a little bit brighter, or maybe I'm more grim. I'm 23. I'm already grim. I'm already thinking like an old lady. I have back pain. I have severe chronic back pain that is going undiagnosed. And I don't think I complain about it enough, or maybe I complain about it too much, but I'm in pain constantly. Like hips, shoulders, wrist, elbows, knees, ankles. Oh my god, my ankles. I have to crack my ankles every so often. I am just in severe chronic pain. And just overall pain. Mary, I love you. Yeah, same. Excuse me, I'm beautiful. Okay, back to the book. We had a Mary break. We had a coffee break. I drank the rest of my Starbucks coffee. So now we're going to go back to the basics. Back to the book. And I think our new section that we're starting on is statistics. I'm tired. I might actually take a nap on live stream because I'm just that tired. All right. Let me see. Don't forget to watch some of my videos. Drop a like, drop a follow. Drop a like, drop a follow. Ugh. Come here. You want to lay with me while I read? You can lay with me while I read. This is my little shit, Mary. Yes, you're my little shit. Yes, I love you. I love you. Yes, I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. Okay. But I'm going to start reading soon. Smells nice, right? It's a good book. Smell like a good book? It is a good book. Okay, sexual assault statistics. With the women's movement of the early 1970s, rape became a major concern in both the United States and the world. By 1989, the World Watch Institute had declared that violence against women was the most common crime worldwide. Estimates vary on the number of women who will be sexually victimized every year. The World Health Organization 2002 suggests that in some countries nearly 1 in 4 women may experience sexual violence by an intimate partner, and up to 1/3 of adolescent girls report their first sexual experience as being forced. Since obtaining data on rape is difficult to determine, this section will focus on prevalence and the increased rates in the United States. Incident and prevalence among sexual assault victims. Incident rates are based on the measures collected annually to determine changes in victimization from year to year. The UCR and NCVS statistics measure instance rates. According to the Bureau of Justice 2014, an estimate of 284,350 persons ages 12 or older reported attempted or completed rapes. Additionally, attempted rape or other sexual assault accounted for nearly 50% of rape or sexual assault victimizations, and about 1 in 5, 18%, were verbal threats of rape or sexual assault. Out of a total of 284,350 victimizations reports in the United States, only 33.6% were reported to law enforcement officials. Based on the data, the number of rates reported in 2014 has decreased since the reported rates of 2013. And in 2005. In 2005, 35.1% of victims reported to the police. In 2013, only 34.8% of rapes were reported, and in 2014, the rate decreased again to 33.6% of rapes being reported. Of these victims, those facing the highest risk of sexual victimization are females who were young, unmarried, lower income, unemployed, and living in a large city. Kerman 2010 is where that fact comes from. However, some reports indicate that rapes/sexual assaults are founded on the highest among residents ages 12 to 17, low-income residents, and rural residents. Females are more likely to be victims of sexual assault than men. Estimated 91% of the victims of rape/sexual assault are females. This comes from BJS 2010. Although reports often argue that minorities, in particular black females, appear to be a higher risk of rape than their female counterparts, BJS 2010 reported that no significant differences in victimization were found based on race of the victim. This inconsistency may be attributed to the Reesnell's analysis 1984, which found that black females are more at risk of stranger rape, while the white females are more at risk of acquaintance rapes. Even though the data has some discrepancies, the characteristics of those sexually assaulted seldom change. In contrast to the increased rates, prevalence rates measure that a victimization or a change of becoming victimized over people's lifetimes. Estimation of sexual violence against the female population within the United States range anywhere from 12 to 50%, with the National Intimate Partner and Sexual Violence Survey. National Institute Partner and Sexual Violence Survey, NISVS, estimating that 19.3% of women have been raped during their lifetime. The UCR indicated 37.9 people out of 100,000 in the United States will be raped, with the victims mostly being women and girls. Moreover, Kilpatrick, Emmons, and Seymour asserted that approximately 1.3 forcibly rapes occur every minute in this country, and that is 21.1 million women will be raped during their lifetime. Further data collected using the National Violence Against Women Survey indicated that approximately 18%, or 1 in 6 women, and 3%, or 1 of every 33 men, experience sexual victimization. More recent literature suggests that anywhere from 1 in 4 to 1 in 5 women will be victims of sexual assault before the end of her college career. Well, at least I made it to the end of my college career. So, what's that supposed to mean? These statistics make me uncomfortable because I know too many women in my family that's happened to this. I know out of the 1, 2, 3, well, let's just count just my mom's side of the family. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out of 6 women, 3 of them I know were raped. Me being one of the 3, 2 other women in my family, my mom's side of the family, were raped. Now, compare that to my dad's side of the family. There are me being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 women again. And out of those 6 women, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have been raped. So statistics don't lie, and this is just my family I'm basing this off of. So I can clearly state that there is a rape culture in America, and it's disgusting. It's gross how victimization is at an all-time high, and yet we're still not doing anything about it. But again, I understand that there's probably harsher challenges in the world and that have worse statistics than this. But compared to other things, I think the statistic of everywhere from 1 in 4 to 1 in 5 women will be victims of sexual assault before the end of her college career, that's scary. That means that 50% of the women on my college campus probably were sexually assaulted. And that's a scary thought. And that some of these don't go reported. So for me, here's the thing about me. I'm a big personality. Okay, maybe that's why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I'm a big personality. And I'm the loud person in the group. And I'm supposed to be the argumentative friend. I'm supposed to be the fun guy. I'm supposed to be the smiley friend. I'm the husky of the group. I'm the sunshine. And I know a lion doesn't say it's a lion, it roars, but I know for a fact those are what my friends use to describe me. And the fact that I allowed something like this to happen to me, doesn't matter if I was drunk, doesn't matter that I didn't have control of my own body that night, doesn't matter. It's the fact that I allowed that to happen. That sickens me, and I think that adds me to the victimization. That adds me to a stupid statistic. And I hate being a stupid statistic. And it makes me frustrated. And it makes me mad. And it makes me want to scream and shout to the rooftops, but if I am deemed a mad woman, then what will that do for my case? What is this doing for my case? And Mary left. So just know this is a hard pill to swallow. I'm putting those back there because she's gone now. So the sky looks so pretty. It's a nice array of just pinks and blues and whites and dark grays and blues and navy blues. The sky looks very pretty. Onwards we go. The next section is offender characteristics. Now, I'm taking another break, taking another breather, just to discuss and to swallow the harsh realities that this book is presenting to me. And I might want to do a little bit more research on Frances P. Reddington and Betsy Wright Crystal, because they're probably great women, and they probably have other books published. I know another book that I have in here that I borrowed from the library that I've been reading is this one called let me get the little slippy slip off of it. This one hails from Santa Clara University. This one, Rape on the Public Agenda, Feminism and the Politics of Sexual Assault. This is another book that I borrowed. I'm trying to educate myself as much as possible. I'm trying to get studies of law. I might want to read a section from this. In case studying the outline exams, practicing law conclusion, art of advocacy, the 6 factors in working with work of the advocate, arguing an appeal, substance, arguing the appeal style, arguing an appeal, observations, opening a case, summon, motions on the evidence in the course of a trial, training for advocacy. Conclusions. So, studying law. Let's go to page 39. And let's just read a little bit of that to clear my mind. Studying law. Hold on. I'm going to do something really weird, and I don't want you guys to judge me for it. This book smells old. It's lived through the years. It's got a story. This book has big words in it too, and I don't want to read them. I want them to be simple. Put it simply like this book does. Why do authors have to use big words in their sentences? I think every 3 adjectives, there should be only 1 big word. Not every other adjective a big word. Having successfully surmounted all the hurdles in being accepted at a law school in the highly competitive age, the student has the capacity to succeed at a school he attends. He attends? Anytime it says he, I'm just going to change it to she. So just know that I'm saying she purposefully because women can study law as well, like I'm doing right now. Many students, however, spend their first semester or first year struggling to determine exactly what the study of law is all about. Law school presents an inherently different type of challenge than the college, and the differences between an undergraduate education and a legal education have become more accentuated with the increasingly open-ended nature of academic requirements at many colleges. The transition from college to law school can therefore often unexpectedly be a difficult one. During this inevitable period of adaptation to the law school world, it is all too easy to get off on the wrong track and never realize it until first semester ends are approaching or over. It is ironic that during the very period that when the first year student is attempting to discover the correct approach to the the study of law, the academic record she achieves, and the mastery over the courses she attains can have a critical impact, if not the most important impact, on her early legal career. The period when the student is most likely to be overwhelmed or mystified by the law school experience is also the period when success in law school is most important. If the student wishes to secure a law related summer job after the first year, first semester grades can be a crucial consideration. Students seeking a summer position after their second year of law school go through an interviewing process during the autumn of their second year, and again must depend on their first year grades, because law firms like to see how a student works during a period of summer employment before deciding whether to hire after graduation as an associate. A summer job with the law firm or type of law firm student wishes later to join can be an important prelude to a legal career. First year graduates are customarily and exclusively means to determining who will survive in the law school's review, which in turn can be a major factor in determining who will be offered the most attractive jobs upon graduation. Of equal importance, it is traditional first year courses, contracts, criminal law, evidence, property, and torals, which will be the building blocks of many other law school courses and which almost all states now emphasize on their bar examinations. Thus, the necessity of a thorough mastery of the first year material is obvious. Finally, as grades are the only type of information a law student receives about academic performance, they can have a marked effect on a student's attitude towards a law school and his own legal abilities and so on, future performance. Recognizing the importance of a student's first year success, there should be no mastery about how to apply oneself immediately to a particular demands of law school. I think this is just talking about school in general, studying law. Well, this is a studying law book, so I don't know where I was going with this one, but this is giving me a good break. Yet it is rare students who enter law school with the knowledge of what a legal education requires, and the rare professor who will take time to cast away light on the proper techniques of studying law. Indeed, law professors often seem to consider the tribulations of the first year student a necessary intonation right. Although it is difficult to justify the potentially high costs of intuition dues in relation to what the student gains from the experience, it is essential that the student knows what to expect from law school before commencing the study of law. By dispelling the clouds which have traditionally surrounded the student's introduction of the study of law, the student's transition into the law school environment will be eased, and rather than fighting her way through a maze of uncertainty and stress, she can immediately bring her talents to bear the work at hand. While constant hard work is the only foolproof formula for achieving the best record of which a student is capable by understanding the general techniques of studying law, information the most law students evidently pick up on their own, but often not too soon enough to benefit their first year experience. The student from the first day of law school will better benefit from the effort and energy she pours into her work. So basically it's saying if you're studying law, then just go for it. Go full throttle. Just learn everything. Learn tax law, learn all this, learn evasion, learn the land, learn the lay of everything in the land. Now there's a section on in class. So I picked this up because I was hoping that the study of law would also give me a prelude or give me some type of precursor into jumping into penal codes and jumping into statistics that this book covers. Now, this is a really good read. It's just I emotionally am taking it very hard to read it because I hate how truthful this book is. And it is very educational, and I do believe that there is some good evidence in here. But again, it is hard. It is a hard pill to swallow. Let's say that again. Put you in there. Now, I also have this one, which is Law School. And I've been reading a little bit on this. And this one Well, this is the pre-leg education. So, yeah, I'm reading all these law school books because I want to understand where these attorneys and these law firms are coming from. I want to understand their background. I want to understand the work that they had to put in to get to where they are now. And I want to understand, what they do to get to where they're at. So that way I'm less judgmental when I'm trying to understand things that they say to me. Excuse me, sorry. What I learned is once a criminal charge is dropped, another type of case that you can file is a civil lawsuit. And in a civil lawsuit, the only thing you could get from a civil lawsuit is money. Now, there's multiple different things a civil lawsuit can can be for, but primarily you're only doing a civil lawsuit to get money, and that's what I'm doing because pain and suffering. Yep. Pain and suffering. I don't know if the lawyer that I did the free consultation with is going to represent me. I don't know what I'm going to do if they don't. I'm really hoping that they do and that they can get justice for me. Mary, did you come back to me? Why'd you come back? Did Mom yell at you? Hi. Yeah, I'm still doing that. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on. I snuggle. I will love you. You know I will love you. Come here. Don't shake your head at me. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woman, if I pick your ass up, come here. Come here. Ugh, yeah. Get up here yourself. I don't help you learn if I don't do that. I am enabling you, if anything. Come here. Come here. There we go. See? Right there. Comfy? Yes, no, maybe so? I know. Hi, baby. I'm getting tired. I've been at this for 2 hours and still nobody shows up. Maybe I need to read my YouTube book. Let's read that for a break. I should find a book about victimology. Where's my YouTube book at? I don't know where my YouTube book went, but it is somewhere. Oh, my YouTube book's over there. That's where it's at. I gotta keep these books together. I cannot be losing these books, okay? I can't be losing these shits. Alright, Mary, you're gonna hate me, but I need to move. I know you just got comfy, and you're probably so comfy right now, but I need to move. So, you can be right there for a second. Here. You talk to them. Give it the microphone. You're a worse host than me. What, you're supposed to be educating them, Mary? Yeah, you can move. You don't have to be there. Oh. 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 No, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. No, don't even think about it. We're not doing that again. No, we're not doing that again. Go get your own toy. No, we're not doing that again. I said no. I said no. I said no. We're not doing that again. No, thank you. We're not doing that again. As I thought. We're not doing it again. Alright, I got 2 more books. I got 2 more books. This is the Amazing YouTube World one, or Make Your Own Amazing YouTube Video one that I've been reading. Come here. I know that's what you want. You want to snuggle. Come here. Here we go. I snuggle. More apple juice. Hold on. At this point, I'm pissing apple juice. I am past the section, or no, I'm in the middle of the section of editing your videos. Simple editing app or program will do. Don't think you need a super fancy Excel. What? Okay. Jeez Louise. Did you hear that? You're crying at me for no reason. Okay, import multiple video clips. That just means to bring video into the program. Import still pictures. That just means bringing pictures in. We'll use pictures on later on for intros and outros. Cut video clips. Add music on a separate track and control how loud or quiet it is. Save your editing video, which is usually called exporting the video. If your app or program doesn't do all 5 things, you can't really call it a video editor. But now that you know that what feature it needs, which editing app should you use? Video editor apps. I've used iMovies, Adobe. Oh god. Both are just fine. Premiere has some features that iMovies doesn't have, and I use them. Pro tip: don't include fancy transitions in your videos. Don't make the image flip over or fade out or fade in or dissolve from one shot to another. Popular YouTubers do just a hard cut from one shot to the next. They just cut one shot and start another one. They make it look like they're teleporting around, disappearing from one place and popping up in another place. Sometimes, but Premiere costs more. I switched from iMovie to Premiere because I switched from a Mac to a PC, and an iMovie doesn't work on a PC. There are a lot of other video editing apps that can look good as well. You don't need to take much time reviewing them if they can do the 5 things we talked about a second ago. Just pick the one that fits into your budget. Google video editing apps and you'll find dozens of options. I guarantee that there are plenty of tutorials online showing you how to do any of the 5 things you need to do: import video, import cuts, cut add music, export in the app you choose. Just remember that the program you use doesn't make your video great, you do, and it's a lot easier than you might think. Keep your favorite parts. Import your video into the editing app, then start watching it. You'll probably notice sections where you made a mistake, but you can cut those out. Just cut the video before the mistake and then cut the video after the mistake and delete the mistake. Depending on your video editing app, it may get rid of the space that you created when you delete that part of the video. Some apps do it for you, but some let you decide if you want to leave the silent blank footage or not. You'll probably see yourself saying the same things 5 times, so just cut 4 of them and keep the best one. Use the same steps: cut the video before, cut the video after, and delete. Also, cut all the parts where you move from one position to another if you aren't talking. The goal with editing is to create a video that is a beginning, "Hi, I'm going to talk about blank." YouTube talk. A hard cut means that the video clip ends with another video clip starts immediately. It's different than a fade out where the clip gets darker and becomes black, or a dissolve where one clip fades out at the same time as another one fades in and top it off, or any other visual transitions. A middle. Here is the example of blank my topic. Here are my thoughts on blank my topic. Oh, and here's a joke about my topic at the end. So that's everything I want to tell you about my topic. Be sure to subscribe and we'll see you in the next video. So to keep enough of your video to cover all these 3 parts, of course, you can ignore this whole editing section if you just turn on the camera talk and don't make a mistake. If you can do that, I'm really, really impressed with you. Edit for sound, but how closely should you cut a video? Do you leave 1 or 2 seconds at the beginning of each clip, at the end of each clip? Most popular YouTubers edit for sound. That is, that they don't leave a lot of silent space pauses. Cut the video when you first start saying the first word of your sentence, then cut the video after the last sound of the last word of your sentence. Keep that clip. If you run together a bunch of clips that are edited for sound, your whole video will be full of important stuff. It will make your sound clearer and more quick-witted and enthusiastic. Most video editing apps show a track for video and another track for audio sound. The louder the sound, the higher the stringly line on the audio track. Editing takes a long time. Even if you make a short video, you're probably going to be editing for a long time. I usually shoot a video that's about 10 minutes, and then I spend 1 to 2 hours editing it, cutting out all the parts where I messed up or changed position or whatever. It takes everyone a long time to edit. That includes Shane Dawson and Gracie Helberg and Philip DeFranco and PewDiePie. Some famous YouTubers even hire other people to edit their videos for them. Lucky. Titles are optional. Your editing app might have the option to add titles, text over the top of your videos. This is useful for the step-by-step videos each title can describe or a step on screen. Step 1, crack the eggs in the bowl. Step 2, add the vanilla extract and milk. Step 3, whisk until frothy. You can use titles just to display the video title at the start of your video. For example, building an awesome snowman. You can use them if someone says something in the background and it's hard to hear but what you want to include anyways. You should probably show that as a title, which just means a little text title at the bottom of the screen, usually with double quotes around it, like this is. A few other advanced features. Your editing app probably has a bunch of other features that you'll never use, but there are a few you might find that could come in handy. Picture-in-picture. This is used in the most gaming videos. The player is in a small box in the corner, and the game to play takes up the rest of the screen. Zoom or scale. If you increase the zoom or scale, it will look as though you are closer or to whatever is in the video. The outside edges of the video will disappear off the edge of the viewable window. Once you're zoomed in a little bit, you can pan around the image. This is not frying pans. It's about moving around the image where two things on screen. You want the camera to move from one to another for zoom on and then zoom in by changing the zoom or scale, and then pan. In the other, in your editing software, white balance or color temperature, if your editing app has this feature, it's pretty handy. Typically, you select this option, then click on the part of the image that it gets white or gray. It tells the program how to adjust the color of the whole video so it looks more normal. For instance, if your video is too blue or too yellow, using the white balance will eliminate the excess blue or yellow. Contrast. When you increase contrast, the dark areas get darker and the brighter areas get brighter. And sometimes increase the contrast just a tiny bit on my videos to make them look more punchy. Saturation. This is like contrast, but for colors. Higher saturation means redder reds, bluer blues, greener greens. 100%, 0% saturation means everything is shades of gray. Each app may name these differently. So, for example, you could Google set white balance in your video edit app adder. I don't know what I just said. And it's slowly getting dark, so I'm going to put a pin in that. I need you to be the guest for a second. Talk to them. Hi, honey. I hear you. I see you. You're right there. Export and save. So you're done editing your video. Now it's time to save it, but that's probably not called save. Save will save the project that you've edited with all the cuts and everything else you did, but you can't upload that to YouTube. You will probably still need to find an option that says export or export media or export video. That will create a video file that YouTube can accept. YouTube currently takes a lot of different formats. Uploading to YouTube. Congrats, you've made a great video. Now you got to upload it to your channel. All right. I'll leave channel talk for later because I have to do some serious editing to my video now. And I'm probably going to end this stream now because this stream's been going on for a while and I kind of am getting a little tired. So we're just going to end it here. All right. Thank you for watching. Make sure you click like and subscribe. And I hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye.